Oh man, I had to bring out the trumpets for this one, man. I thought I was gonna let this one make it, man, because I was having some technical difficulties with the internet, man. But we found a way. But we found a way to get this one in, man. And it is nasty work. Do y'all remember when Coach Prime Deion Sanders sat down with Garrett Bush on the barbershop, and he basically was telling people that he wants to get a chance to meet with Todd Monken, and because of he coached his own son in Shador Sanders, and then he said Jacksonville never reached out to him to talk with him because he coached Travis for the last 3 years. And everybody was in an uproar saying, why does Deion want to meet with Coach Todd Monken? Is he trying to persuade him in to having Shador as the quarterback one for the Cleveland Browns? But then we find out there's some nasty work going on behind the scenes, man. But we're going to talk about it right after this.
Let me put you on game. These other podcasts out here talking that shit, but ain't repping the same. It's my bro K-Step, chopping up topics for your outfits. From politics to your cockpits. Tune in, you gotta watch this. Exclusive material for your radio, stereo, pumping high definition. Stop what you doing and listen. We smashing all competition. You better jump on this wave. Somebody pass me a mic, man, I got something to say.
Well, guys, man, I got something to say, man. We got something to say today, guys. Man, we done found out some nasty work, man. We done found out some nasty business, man. Now, do y'all know everybody was in an uproar? The national media, the Cleveland media, everybody was in an uproar when Deion Sanders sat down with Garrett Bush on the barbershop, and he revealed that he's going to go up to Cleveland and meet with Todd Monken. But he couldn't do it because he had a prior engagement. He had a commercial to shoot. Now, we all know last year Deion made a surprise visit up to Cleveland to see his son play under the Kevin Stefanski regime, right? So now he just want to get a chance to sit down with Todd Monken because he respects him. And Todd Monken has the utmost respect for Deion. But everybody in the national media said that is wrong for Deion to wanting to go sit down with Coach Monken. They told Deion he needed to pump his brakes. He needed to slow down. What does he need to meet with Coach Todd Monken for? Is it because he wants his son to be the quarterback one for the Cleveland Browns? Everybody was in an uproar. The Cleveland insiders made a big deal about it. You saw Ken Carman and Anthony Lima talk about it. Anthony Lima crashed out about it, talking about it'd be a bad move. Why does he want to go see Coach Todd Monken? Guys, I'm here to tell you, man, we found out some nasty work today in Cleveland Browns OTA. Guys, I want y'all to take a look at this, man, because it's some nasty stuff going on behind the scenes, and we always told you it was anybody but Shador, and they are afraid of Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. Take a look at this, man. Oh my goodness, look at this right here. Deshaun Watson's Clemson coach, Dabo Swinney, attends Browns OTA Number 9, preseason schedule set, takeaways. Look at this. Now, look, Mary Kay Cabot revealed this. Look what she said. Cleveland, Ohio, on Wednesday, Browns coach Todd Monken said he can't wait to take Deion Sanders up on his offer to provide some coaching tips on his son Shador, whom the elder Sanders coached from youth football all the way up through Jackson State in Colorado. On Thursday, he got a chance to talk to Deshaun Watson's Clemson coach, Dabo Swinney, who attended the 9th and final practice of Browns organized team activities Thursday at Cross Country Mortgage Campus. The Browns also were scheduled for another practice on Friday, but would do some competitive team building activities instead occasionally hosts college coaches for relationship building purposes. Now, check this out. Mary Kay Cabot tweeted. This is what Mary Kay Cabot tweeted. Deshaun Watson's Clemson coach Dabo Swinney watched the OTA number 9 at Browns today with the staffers and talked to Todd Monken and assistants. So Dabo Swinney got a chance to talk to Todd Monken and the assistants. Dabo and Watson won a national championship together. Man, that is nasty work. But nobody has been in an uproar about this. Nobody wants to talk about it. It's good when they do it, but it's a problem when we do it. So then you go and you look at the post. So inside the post, everybody is giving it grief because somebody said you guys had a problem with Coach Prime coming up there. That is nasty work. And then we all know Nick Padone. Nick Padone has been, critical of, Shedeur Sanders in the past. But look what Nick Padone said. Nick Padone said everyone was outraged that Deion Sanders wants to meet with Todd Monken. I never saw an issue with it. More intel is always good. Hopefully Dabo can turn him back into Michael Jordan and cleats because yesterday it felt more like Wizards, MJ and cleats. He's referring to Deshaun Watson. But everybody was in an uproar when Deion Sanders sat there and broke the news on the barbershop with Garrett Bush. I have a problem, guys. I have a serious problem because it always goes to show that I've always been right. It's anybody but Shedeur, and they are scared of Deion Sanders. But it's no issue that a person that won a national championship, the coach that coached Deshaun Watson, goes up there unannounced and watches OTAs and sits down with Todd Monken and gets a chance to talk to the assistants. But nobody's making a big deal of it. They sweeping it under the rug like they always do. They swept all Shedeur Sanders accolades under the rug last year when he performed in 7 games. They swept his accolades when he was the first rookie quarterback in Cleveland to win his first start since 2016. They swept all his accolades under the rug when he beat, out the number 1 pick, Cam Ward, in the Tennessee Titans, but they lost the game, but he outperformed Cam Ward, threw for over 364 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 receiving and 1 rushing. The first quarterback in the Super Bowl era since Joe Burrows to do that. But they swept all that under the rug. He was announced to the Pro Bowl team. Adam the Bull said he shouldn't accept that. They tried to sweep that under the rug. Now they trying to sweep the fact that Dabo Swinney went up there and visited Todd Monken, had a chance to sit down with Todd Monken. He probably picked Todd Monken's curiosity. He probably told Todd Monken, this is how you get Deshaun motivated. He even had a chance to talk to Todd Monken's assistants. But it's all good. But everybody was scared, and everybody is scared of what Deion Sanders is going to say to Todd Monken when they eventually meet. Everybody was in an uproar. They said it wasn't a good look for Deion Sanders. It wasn't a good look for Shedeur Sanders. But nobody's saying it's not a good look for Deshaun Watson. What they do, they're going to sweep it under the rug. I told you, it's anybody but the Sanders now. It's anybody but the Sanders. Dabo Swinney, it's not a problem if he comes up there and sits down with Todd Monken. I wonder if the national media is going to talk about that. Y'all thought y'all was going to hide this from me, but I do my homework. I do my homework. I got receipts. I just proved it to you guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all get down in the comment section. I see everybody in the comments section, #salute. If you're not subscribed to the channel, Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you know every time Simply Ball drops another hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot. Tell a friend and tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. We'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.
That's all, folks.